Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to another video on Starseed Academy. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me again. So today we're talking about the super flower blood moon. That's the title of this experience and this event happening on it's the overnight of Tuesday, May 25th and the morning of Wednesday, May 26th, depending on your time zone. So most of us, I would say that it's going to be the overnight of the Tuesday, May 25th, though technically it's happening in the early mornings of Wednesday, the 26th. So what is it? Okay, so this is not just a full moon. It's called the flower moon because of the time period in May with, obviously with spring, you can see why it's called that, but it's a super full moon. So on top of not being just the regular full moon, it's the super full moon, which is going to appear so much bigger and it's closer to Earth. So more effects, right, from that moon energy and the magnetism of it. But it is also a total lunar eclipse, which has not happened since January of 2019. That was literally a whole other timeline and world. Do you even remember the beginning of 2019? What a hopeful year. 2019 was so great. Like really shit didn't hit the fan till 2020, right? So we haven't had a total lunar eclipse since then. So this is like going to reflect that energy. So it's going to be new. It's going to be different. Thank goodness we're bringing some new energy back onto Earth. And I feel like it's a completion cycle, seeing this happen again. Now it's called the blood moon because the moon is going to appear like with a pinkish or like an orangish red hue for about 14 minutes. And this is happening around 7 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, like 7:14 I think it was. So if you're, you can look up when that time zone is for you and try to look outside and see it turn that crazy color. But today we're not talking about the aesthetics of it, we're talking about the energy of it. So this is a really powerful event. So for obvious reasons, think about all those things that we just said, like energetically, this is magic AF, like magic as fuck. It's going to be so powerful. So I really want you to be prepared and I really want to help you to use that energy to your advantage. So basically it's like huge creative potential. So whatever it is that you are wanting to create, whether that be an entire world, like in our last video about getting off the main timeline, that was all about creative energy and how to use it, right? So, but it doesn't have to be a timeline you're trying to create. It can be absolutely anything. This is the energetic portal to use for your next big creation because it's going to be so powerful. It's going to be very heart-centered. So keep that in mind with your creations. Make sure that they have a connection to your heart in some way for it to really connect to this energy and take advantage of it. Because the heart chakra has been going through major upgrades for the entire month of April and May. And now this energy coming in is actually very heart-centered energy for this blood moon, super full moon. So make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to create, you feel it in your heart and that it's connected to your heart in some way. Find the connection there to make sure that this manifestation and this creation portal really works for you. So this is the time to be hatching your plans, casting your spells, okay? Now remember that spell casting is actually just boosted affirmations, right? So it's very fun and it can definitely be very witchy, but if you're like a more practical person or you don't really resonate with like witchcraft, then just recognize or realize that it's just boosted affirmations. That's what spellcasting is. How are they boosted? Well, the affirmations are boosted through ritual, ceremony, a lot of the time crystals, this moon energy, and then also like writing them out in like a really powerful way. But you don't have to. Like spells generally have like a beginning, a middle, and an end. A lot of the times they rhyme. It's fun and it's beautiful, and creating your own affirmations and writing them out and putting a lot of thought into them it's like putting intention into it. I mean, it literally is boosting it. So it's all just boosted affirmations, and you can do that in whatever way that you choose. So here's what I want you to focus on for this blood moon portal. I want you to focus on 3 things that you want to see or experience in June. So don't go too far ahead. Let's really make this energy potent and get the changes happening right away. Because so many of us have been experiencing soul nudges and kind of need a little push right now. So I want you to really use this portal, this vortex, to get you on literally a new life path by June, in June. It's happening. We've been so patient. We've also been putting things off way too long. We've been way too nice. We've been afraid to rock the boat. This is the time. We're doing it now, okay? We're doing it together. So whatever has been nudging you, whatever changes you feel like you need to make, whatever is really burning in your heart right now for change that is needed either in your life or in the world, like we're making it happen. So we're going to choose 3 things. They can be really personal, specific to you, or they can be about the path of the main timeline, humanity right now. They can be about the energies affecting humanity or the earth. I mean, like it can be about anything, but it should be specific, and it should be something that you want to see happening in June. So it's going to be changes that we're going to start to see happening immediately, changes that are needed immediately. So maybe you could take those 3 and make 1 or 2 of them personal to your own life, and then 1 of them about like the spiritual war or the spiritual warfare. Whatever you think, your heart knows what it wants to see change or created. So we're going to choose 3 things, and we are going to see them happen in June. So you're going to carefully craft these affirmations so that they feel, and like rewrite them, write out, the original affirmation might be a lot longer, like, everything that you want. And then kind of condense it until you're just left with the power words. So that's a really good tip for spellcasting as well. You keep condensing until you're just left with almost like, it's like poetry. So do that. Get it really, you're getting it very potent and very condensed and very powerful, and it should feel like the outcome. So when you're visualizing the outcome and what that would feel like, when you read that, that's how it should feel. So spend time on that and on crafting these affirmations to get them to that place. And then a great way to activate these affirmations, obviously to speak them out loud, and we talk about that a lot. I'm always giving you the tips about saying your affirmations with feelings and emotions and belief. And then also asking your team and your guides to join in and say it with you. All very powerful tips. Here's another new one for you. Use breath of fire. So that's a form of breath work that you can use to also supercharge these affirmations. So the way that I would do it is I would work on getting it written the way that I would want it, condensed and simple. And then I would say it with feeling. I would have my team say it with feeling with me. And then I would go into a quick session of breath of fire. It's a form of breath work, and it's where you do 2 inhales, 1 exhale, but you do it really quickly. Most people do it from the nose. So inhale, inhale, exhale, like, or you can do it with the exhale from your mouth, but the inhale should be from the nose. So it's getting, it gets a lot of energy moving. It's called breath of fire for a reason. You will heat up. You will feel the energy. It's energy work. It's healing. It's manifestation. It's creating. So you could do a session of that. If you can do 10 minutes, that would be ideal. If you can do longer than 10 minutes, amazing. But try for 10. After your affirmations, after you've spoken them and all of that, do the breath of fire, and then do the affirmations again. So you're really supercharging them. And as you're doing the breath work, focus on them. You could have them like written out, and you could be looking at them or reading them or just think about them, because a lot of the times with breath work, It requires a lot of concentration, so usually your eyes are closed to keep the breath moving. So after that powerful breathwork session, go over your affirmations 1 or 2 more times, and then it's time to meditate. And meditation is like giving it up to God, giving it up to Source, letting it go. You've done the work. You've created the affirmations, you've spoken them, you've brought in a lot of energy with the breathwork, breath of fire. You've said the affirmations again. Now just give it up to God, quick meditation with God and your team. And then you seal all that work in with gratitude. So at the end of your meditation, some thank yous. Focus on what you're grateful for. Say a little prayer of gratitude, and that will really seal this work in. One last thing that we talked about in yesterday's video is just one last tip for this, because now you've sealed it all in with gratitude. But just remember that as you're falling asleep at night, that is a very powerful time to create. So visualization or just feeling the emotions of what those outcomes would feel like, really focus on those affirmations again as you're falling asleep. If you can remember them word for word, you can say them in your mind, or you can just feel how good it's going to feel when they come true. Or you can, if you're a visualizer, visualize these outcomes actually playing out. And I say that because really every night you should be doing something like that as you're falling asleep. Such a pocket of magic when you are in between worlds. It is creative time. So really try not to go into autopilot mode, because whatever your autopilot mode decides, it's going to create really powerfully, because it's such a powerful creative pocket of energy. It's like its own vortex or portal, right? So what I've decided to do, because this is such an important event, it is such powerful energy, this portal, this vortex, whatever you want to call it, it is real, it is happening, it is important. So I've decided to host an event, a free event on IG Live, where we're going to do this all together. So we're going to be creating and sharing our affirmations with one another, condensing them down. We're going to be saying them with feeling, everything that we've gone through in this video. We're even going to be doing the breath of fire together, the breath work. We'll be doing some expansive heart healing, and then we'll be sealing everything in at the end with the gratitude. So it's going to be a really magical evening. It's going to be tomorrow night. So in lieu of the 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Galactic guidance, instead of doing that during the day, because of this very special full moon, blood moon, total lunar eclipse, super full moon, it's all the things. In honor of that, I'm going to do the live in the evening instead. So it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, whatever time that is for you. You will see it. If you're not following me on Instagram, please make sure that you are, so you can take part in this. You'll see it in my stories on Instagram. There'll be a countdown, and then you'll be able to access the live event through the stories as well. So please make sure that you are following me. It's Starseed Academy is the handle over on Instagram, exactly the same. No dots or anything like that. It's just Starseed Academy, one word. So for this blood moon eclipse ceremony, you will want to be prepared with pen and paper. You will want some water, because we're going to be doing breath of fire and you're probably going to be really thirsty afterwards. You will also, if you'd like to bring your favorite crystal, please feel free to do that to also supercharge your affirmations and the ceremony. And then also a candle, if you have a candle that it's okay for you to have that flame, then that is also a really powerful way to engage with portals. Like, we're engaging with energy that's going to be seeping, falling into the earth, pouring down. Actually, it's so powerful. It's all going to be pouring down into earth. And so we want to engage with that energy. So we're going to be using things like crystals, flame, the candle, meditation, breath work, calling in the affirmations, heart chakra expansion, all of the things. I really hope to see you all there. I haven't done a live event for a full moon before, so this is going to be really special. And there will be a live chat on Instagram during the event where you can all share your experiences that you're having during the ceremony, and also you can share ideas for affirmations with one another to help each other get it down into that condensed state. So I don't have a time period set. I just want to allow the energies to come through, and if that means it's an hour or if it means it's longer than an hour, then whatever. We'll flow together. So I really hope to see you over there. I really want that because I really want you to take advantage of this energy, because I know that this portal, this vortex, this blood moon can bring us the desired outcomes and things that we want in our lives so fast. It's going to be so fast. That's why I'm saying you're going to see it happen in June. We can really create big shifts in our personal lives and for the collective timeline if we really focus on this together and creating that. So I hope to see you all there. So thank you so much for joining me again. Please remember to like this video, share it, and subscribe for new videos every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one and become a client, then please check out the links in the description box. I have so many services available now, all different kinds of one-on-ones or healings or breakthrough sessions, all different kinds of readings. So there is something there for you. And if you're resonating with my energy and you're feeling called to, step into your next level of your awakening, your path, your soul purpose, your wisdom and your self-knowledge about yourself, like getting a past lifetime reading, or your shadow work and healing, personal healing, like so many things available there. So please do check out those links if you'd like to work with me. And then before you go, please remember to listen to your heart and the quiet voice within, because you are so much more than the body you are in. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Bye.